Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. I would like to welcome all of you to my presentation. First of all, I'd like to start my presentation with a quote. The goal of successful trader is to make the best trades. Money is secondary. Let's jump in right into the topics. The first of all is introduction, and basically, Bangladesh puts its name on the list of World Trade Organization in 1995, and since then she has been being with it. Uh, we mainly exports ready-made garments, jute, knitwear, frozen fish, leather, pharmaceutical, and so on. And on the other hand, we import a number of goods, uh, grain, clinker, construction stone, oil, sugar, chemical, petroleum items, electric and electronics items, and literature. Now moving forward, let me show you the graph of total export value in 2021. The total value of export in 2021 was about 4.22 billion Markin dollars. And in December, in December, the maximum value 4.2 billion Markin dollar hit the highest ever single month export earning, which is 48.27% higher than the same month of 2020. Uh, the export value of 2020 in the month of December, that is 33.09 billion. And here is another graph of import value in 2021, and the total value was 58.66 billion Markin dollar, and maximum value 7.7 billion Markin dollar hit in December 2021. And Bangladesh trade balance recorded a deficit of 3.4 billion Markin dollar in December 2021. Now, the object of the study, the main objectives of these studies are categorized into four sections. The first one is identification of the Bangladesh major trading partners with in-depth analysis of the, and second one is analysis of the past history of foreign trade. Third one is investigation of foreign trades for different sector in Bangladesh, and last one, identification of problems and constraints and the way to overcome them. Now moving to the next, composition and performance of export and import of Bangladesh. The export and import system composition and performance are based on several things. For example, export earning and export growth, export earnings and export growth by commodities, import composition and growth, trade policy reform. And now the major issues and challenges and also policy that we are experiencing during our foreign trade. The first challenge is bureaucracy in importing. Bureaucracy problem we are facing mainly in importing grain cargoes, and excessive duties on imported commodities, restriction on telegraphic transfer by Bangladesh Bank, limitation of LC payment, inadequate logistics support in Chittagong and Mongla port, lack of knowledge in shipping terms and third party. Now the data collection. I have collected data from various sources, including newspaper, website, conducting interviews with some renowned traders in Bangladesh, and collected data from government statistics and official documents and so on. Now the recommendation. The first recommendation is arranging sufficient logistic and lighter vessel support to improve the discharging rate, and it will of course reduce the turn time in Bangladeshi ports, and that will positively uh, take our ports to the next level, and so that people will feel interest to call Bangladesh. Ship owner also feel interest to call Bangladesh port, as the turn time will be very less if we can make turn time very less. And second one is our local trader must be sound in shipping terms and chartered party to avoid further complexity with ship owners, operators, charterer, and shippers. We have experienced that there are so many traders. They are trading regularly and they have a lot of experience in trading, but they have a very lack of knowledge in shipping terms and charter party agreement, so that they have to face a lot of issue in Chittagong port while their cargo was discharging in Chittagong. And the government should reduce the tax or duty on imported cargoes, so that the new players can come in the field to run the trading wheel faster. As we know, if we want to import clinker cargo per metric ton, we have to pay about 500 taka as the tax or duty. That's called sometimes tax or duty fee. So if anybody in any traders want to bring 50,000 metric ton clinker, then he has to pay a big amount of money. So government should consider this. And Bangladesh Bank need to be flexible on TT payment. But as we know, people can transfer 10,000 US dollar to abroad only in each payment, and who have exported account, uh, they can only transfer maximum 25,000 Markin dollar to abroad. So if our traders want to get a competitive price, so but, we have to think about the TT payment, because TT payment is such a payment. uh, the counterparty, that means the shipper, get that money advance so that they can give our traders a very competitive rate. But unfortunately our traders cannot go with TT payment and cannot obtain the competitive rate in the market. And another things is that port authorities and customs, they should be more cordial and proactive to minimize the waiting time, especially for the sample testing on imported grain cargoes. We can see most of the vessel when they carry the grain cargo and want to discharge in Chittagong. Our custom authority for first they go to the inspect the vessel, and they collect the sample, which take about 1 to 2 days, and then they send it to farm gate Khamarbari. And Khamarbari, when they send and they start sampling whether this is suitable for our country or not, and the report, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 days, and then after thereafter the party can the vessel can start her discharging operation. So it kills about 5 to 6 days during the sample listing, whereas other countries complete the sample listing within 1 day. So our government and authorities, they should be more cordial in this regard. And now the conclusion. However, there are many obstacles to the regular pace of foreign trading here in Bangladesh. But what they say, where there is a problem, there is a solution. Proper engagement of government body, Bangladesh Bank, and other related bodies can excel out all the related issues with utmost ease. So that's all for the today. Thanks for patient hearing, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.